Hi friend, welcome to my channel. If I told you there were two simple words that could completely shift the way women see you, would you believe me? And magic words, but when spoken with confidence and intent, they have power to change everything around. And I'll show you exactly how often. Imagine for a moment that your magic words alone, could completely change the way a woman perceives. Few words so simple, yet a powerful fool, that they leave a lasting impression. What if I told you that mass men overlook these words not because they're complicated, but because they didn't fully understand the impact? Today I'm going to break it all down for talking about a straightforward phrasey fat, when used right way, instantly said, "Sue part not about tricks or gimmicks. It's about embracing a mindset that naturally draws women to you." These two words hold a unique kind offer. Not kind that forces or manipulates, but kind that inspires respect and admiration. These parts, they're already a part of common mistakes. Your vocabulary. You Z's need to learn how to house them intentionally. That's sexically what I'm going to show you in this video. Before we go any further, let me ask you for a quick favor. If you find this content helpful and want more insights like this, hit the like button, subscribe. It's a simple way to support the channel and ensure I can keep bringing you valuable tips. Totems form your interactions. So, can I count on you for that? Right, let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. Makes these two words so impactful and how they can change the game for you. Let's talk about where many men go. Picture this. You're having a conversation with a woman, and instead, it's unclear about what you want. Something like whatever you prefer rhyme with. Anything at first glance might seem impolite, but her right sends the message at it. You're unsure of yourself. And let's be honest, uncertainty's one of the fastest ways to lose a woman's interest. Women are naturally drawn to men want what they want and aren't afraid to appreciate. Another common mistake is being overly accommodating. Always spewing her wants above your own might seem like the right thing to do, but often backfires best. It gives the impression that you're trying too hard to please her, and that can come across. The truth is being indecisive or overly flexible. You're unintentional letting your own light instead of standing out. Assuming on who's confident and self-factored, you risk blending into the background. But don't worry, this is a thing you can change. I'm going to show you how. Now, let's sunk over the heart of this concept. Simple words that can completely shift though you're perceived by women's words here. I want at first glance. They may seem ordinary, but when spoken with purpose, they hold incredible power. Want isn't just a phrase. It's a statement of content. I use that are clear about your desires and confident to express them. It's this speech that women truly want too. This clarity is magnetic because it reflects Diensis, a quality that stands out in a world where many people shy away from direct. Think about it. When you say, I want, you're not leaving room for guesswork or hesitation. You're making your intentions known in a way thoughts, both bold and respectful. This isn't about binge demanding or overbearing. It's about showing the comfortable in your own skin and willing to take the let's break it down further. A woman hears you on. She interprets it as a signal for strength and direction. It's signal sort. You're someone knows what they are after and isn't afraid to take action. It's not just through stem solves, but the energy behind stem creates an impact. Now you might be thinking, how can thumb so simple make a difference? Themes relies in how rare it is to hear someone speak with this level of confidence. Most people hesitate. Second, guess themselves or try to be overly accommodating when you say, even you're immediate losing yourself apart from Thebit. Knowing these words is just the first step. The real magic happens when you learn how to use theme in your daily interactions. Whether it's a skink simo, it's stating your preference or even expressing your goals. These words can reshape how people respond. Toyo. So, how do you apply this in real-life situations? That's where we're going. Tucker, I'll show you exactly how to. Grade I want into your conversations in a way that feels natural and impactful with me, because this is where things just interesting. Let's get into how you can use I want in real-life situations. I completely change the way you examples interact with women. These pamples will show Yahoo. A simple shift in your words can lead to a big changing results. First, let's talk about approaching women imaging. You meet someone you're interested in, and instead of saying some offensiveness eyes like F you, I want we could hang out sometime. You look her in the eye and say, I want to take you to dinner. This predated difference. This constant is clear and intentional. It leaves no room for confusion about what you're asking for. You're showing her that you've made a decision, and you're confident about that. Next, let's consider how you can use steps 1. Building interest instead of beating around the bush or waiting for the perfect moment. You can be direct forex impulse, say I want to get to know you better. How about we grab cafe this week? This approach is insisted on. It's also refreshing because it's showisty and genuine. Terrorist women appreciate this kind of clarity because it removes the guesswork and lets them know where you stand. Now let's uplift this concept to relationships. Whether you're just starting to date Simeon or you're in a long-term relationship, Yuan can be a powerful tool for expressing your feelings and intentions. Instead of saying whatever you'd like is fine, try I want to spend more time with you this weekend. How about we plan something special together? Not only does this show that you value her, boutique also positions you as someone new who takes the initiative. Offering this without expectation can help stress test to someone who might otherwise not be thinking about it. But here's the thing, it's not just what you, it's also how use it when you say I want. It's important to speak with confidence and in tone. The idea is to convey strength without coming across as overbearing. For instance, if she has a different idea or can't commit to your suggestion, respond with understanding. You might say, no problem. Let's figure out what works best for both of us. Skip's idea that you are prepared to most of the situation. What makes this approach so effective is its versatility. You can use I want in big, like asking someone on a date, or in smaller everyday interactions like expressing your preferences in a conversation. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes, and the easier it is to build connections based on mutual respect and understanding. Sayers, what I want you to take away from this, the words I want are not just about getting what you are, about communicating with clarity, intention, ... When you use them thoughtfully, you'll not only attract more interest, but you'll also start to notice a shift in how people respond to you overall. And that's where the real transformation bangs. Okay, now let's address some off Jim Port. Well, the phrase you is powerful. How you use it matters just as much as words themselves. It's easy to misinterpret confidence if it's not delivered with the right attitude. And that's something we absolutely want to avoid when you say "huant." The goal is sin to dominate the conversation or make everything voodoo. Confidence is about knowing what you and expressing it clearly. But when you disregard the other person's feelings or perspective, difference lies in your tone and delivery. For example, let's say yelling want us to go out this weekend. If you say it with a demanding tone or an air of entitlement, it's likely to push them away. You say it with inviting tone becomes a statement of interest. Then, in order, that's the balance you need to strike. Firm yet approachable. It's also important to show that while you're clear about what you want, you're open to input. Imagine says, she's bussy, or suggest an oath or plan. Instead of pushing back, respond with understanding. You might say something like, that's okay. It's what works better for you. This show you respect their choices while still maintaining your own confidence. Using you want is as much about creating space for the other person as it is about expressing yourself when you're honest and directed. Courage is her to-do thesis. This isn't just attractive a foundation for a relationship built on mutual respect. Another thing to keep in mind is that your tone sets the mood for the interaction. A friendly, calm, and steady tone will always win over something that feels rushed or forceful. Remember, the goal is to show that self-assured, not constricting fence is attracted because it feels safe and steady, not because it overpowers other person. Finally, don't forget that it is just about stating your preferences. It's about showing intentional and thoughtful. It's about being decisive without being gimmickal using this approach. You're in it only making you're creating an opportunity for meaningful community. The key takeaway is this: confidence doesn't mean ignoring the other person's needs. Means respecting that your desire Sanders. When you find that balance, you'll notably stand out, which will also build connections that are stronger and make it endies. And if they're stronger and mediocre, the key takeaways is confidence with those keys is key takeaways, which they spend up / other sectors when they /mid / with key / leftics with fiscator, well, artosad, well less with. I could be like K, we like cough, like weaken you to make it summer genome. All right, now it's time to put this into practice. I'm challenging you to start using the phrase, I want at least 5 times a day for the next week. Might sound simple, but theme packed is massive. I'm not talking about just saying it casually. I want you to be intentional with it. Whether you're making plans with friends, talking to women, or even everyday situation, use one to express your desires clearly and confidently. By doing this, you'll quickly see how this will change starts. Shape the way people respond to you. At first, you may feel a bit bite and uncomfortable or unsure. Do you trust me? Normal. It's not about being perfect right away. It's about pushing yourself to be more direct, more adhesive, more confident with your work. Words more you practice, the more will become. What you'll notice over time is that people will start to treat you differently. You'll get more respect. They'll see you as someone knows what they want and isn't afraid to go after. Women in particular will find this level of clarity and self-assurancy scribbly attractive. You'll no longer be someone who waits for permission or approval. You'll be the person who makes things happen. And that's a game share. It's not just about us singing the words. It's about building a mindset. When you start consistently saying, I want you feel more empowered in every area of your life, whether it's in social situations, work, or relationships, you'll begin to notice people gravitate toward you because they are projecting confiance and direction. Though you rest challenged. Next week, use one at least 5 times a day. Track how you'll feel. Notice how people respond. You'll start to realize that something as simple as this can make a huge difference in how you carry yourself and how others see. It promises you by the end of the week you'll feel more in control and more confident. And you've seen the change of Flanders why this works. So take action, start practicing, and see for yourself. Silo. Powerful. This can be all right. Let's wrap this up and wreck thing we've echoed today. Remember 2 words we're accusing on. I want to game share when it comes to how you present yourself. They reflect confidence, clarity, and decisiveness. Aren't just words. It's a theoristant of who you are and what you'd stand for. They show that you're in it, afraid to go after to what you desire, and that you're capable of flirting with oddity. It's not about being selfish or dismissive of others. Beauty about being direct and confident. The beauty of fusing NAND is that it doesn't just help you discuss what you want to create or tunes for. Genuine communication, mutual respect, and when you're practicing it, you'll start noticing a shift in the way people respond to you. Nowhere's the important part. Don't just watch this video and forget about it. It's time to take action. Start incorporating I want to your daily life. Use it in conversations, when making plans, when expressing your desires, and see how it transforms the way you connect with people. Go to everything you need to make a real dot, so the next step is up to your action. Now, try using I want at least 5 times. A day for the next week. Track your progress and pay attention to people react. I guarantee you utter change in how they perceive you and how you feel about yourself. Practice this for a week. Come back and let me know how it's worked for you. There you go. I'd love to hear from you below and tell me how you plan to use want this week. I'm really curious know how you're re-going top it in your, and forget, all like if this video and subscribe to the channel. Doing so, you're helping support the content, and it allows me to continue bringing you more value. So, take a moment now to comment, like, and subscribe. Keep practicing and remember, the more confident you are in expressing your desires, the more respect and attraction you'll draw. Thanks for watching, Andil. See you in the next video.